What is up, guys? We are back with Splashyard to Ultimate Champion. This is the deck we're going to be running. We're in Grand Champion, so the competition is going to be a little bit more tough, but we're going to make it quite a long video and make sure to stick around because this is going to be a good one. And for our first match, we're up against Avatar. And before the match starts, I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for the support on this series so far. It's been crazy. That is crazy from this guy, though, just giving us a free King Tower activation. Obviously, he didn't know what he was running, but yeah. Poor from this guy, he's not happy about that one. We're going to cycle the Knight in the back. Okay, so he's got the Lumberjack and the Witch. It's just going to be some mid-ladder deck. And that's not too bad. There's obviously some versions which are pretty difficult to deal with. But in general, these mid-ladder decks, Splashyard does very well against them. He has got the Elixir Pump. I really hope it's not a Golem deck. Because, oh my god, guys. People in my clan were talking about it just earlier today. Golem is so difficult to play against. But we're going to have to go in aggressive. Because we're obviously up in Elixir right now. Lightning, yeah, you know what? I think it is going to be a Golem deck, to be honest, and I don't think we're getting Tower here. Yeah, he's gone for the arrows as well, though. You know what, guys? I think it's a good start, but against Golem, you could just never know. Like, yeah, one push and your tower can be gone. The thing is, with Golem, the games, if it goes to overtime, it's probably not looking good for you. If it goes to a 2-tower game, it's definitely not looking good for you. Yeah, there it is. There's the Golem. We're going to have to set up for a nasty defense. Luckily, he doesn't have his lightning just yet, but we're going to have to see what supporting cards he has. But what I was saying is, they usually don't have, like, if they don't get your tower in a push, then they need to build another massive push to even get your tower. So even if you just keep the tower alive with 1,000 health, that's all you need, because then you can make that next attack and win the game if it's like overtime or the game's about to win. And that's all we really need to beat these matchups. Here, I wonder what else he's got in this deck. Just going to go for a lightning. Interesting, we've got the King Towers up. We're not going to take too much damage, and we're going same lane. With Splashyard, you want to go same lane literally at 99% of the time. However, yeah, no, you know what? This matchup, you want to go same lane as well. Although saying that, going into the pump can be really beneficial. We're going to go into the pump just to take a bit of it down. He has got a Barbarian, nice bridge block from him. But still, we're going to get a bit of chip on the pump, force out a little bit of Elixir from him. And it's all good. Yeah, taking a bit of the pump out. Perfect. I like that. I like that. I'm happy with this situation. So, yeah, I guess that's what I was sort of saying about opposite lane, same lane. Sometimes it can be good to really pressure them opposite lane. But, you know, it's very situational. For example, right now, we are going to pressure. He's probably going to have to force a Lumberjack out. And we're splitting his push-up. It's going to be 10 times easier to defend. Or forcing out the lightning. See, that is just huge for us. We're going to get a nice poison down at the bridge. Can our Barbaro reach? No, not quite. But look, he can't get a nice lightning. So this push is pretty much dead for him. We just need to not overcommit. It's really interesting that he's continuing to support the push. We can just get a Knight down. Yeah, that's going to be a dead push. And I don't think he's got time to go in for another pump. So I wonder what this guy's going to do now. Because we're obviously up a nice bit of damage. Here, I think if we go in again, he will just try and block the bridge. But we've got to. Yeah, we've got to. We knew he was going to go in. He is going to get the arrows off, but hopefully he doesn't quite have the elixir for the lightning that he wants to. Yeah, forced out the arrows. We're putting him in awkward spots. We're making him make tough decisions. That's what we need to do. Gonna get a really good poison down though. The Evo Witch is kind of overpowered at the moment, guys. It wasn't too bad a couple seasons ago because it got the nerf, but yeah, just the way it lies in this meta, it is really, really powerful right now. I'm seeing it everywhere. As a matter of fact, I'm actually seeing it a ton in graveyard decks. Which is relatively interesting, I'm not going to lie. But I don't have the Evo Witch. But yeah, if you do, I'd recommend trying it out. People are using it instead of the Evo Dragon. Yeah, it seems like a powerful deck. Here, we're definitely going to get a really nice attack. Force out the barbs. Beautiful. And we're taking the damage lead in that opposite lane. Well, yeah, just about. Spaced our cards out. Going to get a nice baby dragon down here. Just spacing the cards out. Don't want to give him too good of a lightning. There we go. He couldn't really get a good lightning at all. And I think here we can go in again. We don't want him supporting this push at all. Yeah, okay. And he doesn't know what to do now. He's actually moving, he's changing lanes, but the power of having both lanes damages, we can just alternate, we can switch. And he's building a massive push. We're definitely going to go in here. He doesn't have the elixir for barbs to block the bridge as well as arrows. Yeah, he's going to have to go for a weird barb barrel and a late arrows, I believe. And then a Knight, yeah, keep that Ice Wizard alive. We're going to get a poison onto the tower plus the barbs. And look, he's starting to go for the spell chip. That is going to be the name of the game now. But only 20 seconds left. We're going to get another graveyard down. And I don't think he can stop us because we can get that poison. We're going to get a couple hits and Yeah, lightning is not going to do enough to win it for him, I do not believe. Oh god, saying that, I really hope not. No, no, no. Come on, Ice Wizard. Yes, let's go, guys. Oh my god, that was a little bit too close at the end, but the Ice Wizard just got us a hit. I think we just about had it from the poison. But yeah, Golem, it's a tough matchup. I've got to admit, that wasn't the hardest Golem deck. There are some which just feel 10 times more impossible than that one. But it's fine, it was still relatively awkward, and we just about managed to win it. Here, he's going to cycle a Zap. We're just going to Ice Wizard the back. When they have Zap, it usually means they're playing a bit more of a beatdown deck. And there's the Elixir Golem. This is a really bad cycle to have. Our hut was last card in cycle, and we don't have that Ice Wizard. I don't know how I'm feeling about this already. But we're going to try our best. We're going to get that hut down. I wonder what other spells they have. Probably Vines, to be honest. In this meta, guys, it's like if you don't use Vines, you're not going to win. That's going to be a nice poison. I actually have noticed a really underratedly difficult card for Splashyard to deal with is actually the healer. People do not talk about it anywhere near enough. Because like that poison got amazing value, but when they've got a healer on the board, it does nothing, and it almost feels like you can't destroy their pushes. I would say with these decks, when they're the healer specifically, you need to be aggressive on the opposite lane. Because I'm like, he's not got his mini Pekka right now, so we're going to go in, and we're clearly up in Elixir as well. Yeah, he's gone for a pump. I'm going to call it a good game. I don't think he can win this anymore. Well, I mean, he can always win it. He can always just take Matt out, but I think we're going to do so much damage to his tower, if not taking it, that we're in an amazing spot. Yeah, bad pump by this guy for sure. But let's see if we can defend, because he is going to be up a ton of Elixir. Good news is we've got that Evo Baby Dragon, and unless he's got something like a rocket to take it out, so lightning doesn't take it out, if you guys didn't know, we should be good. We should be golden. That Evo E-Dragon can be so awkward for us, though. I'm not even going to lie, guys. It can be so awkward. But we need to get that Evo Knight down ASAP. Take the Evo E-Dragon out, please. Even if not, we still are going to survive. Barbar down just in case. Yeah, I think we just about needed it. 1 minute left. He is up a ton of Elixir right now, guys. I don't know. The Goblin Hook gets so much value, especially when he doesn't have that Zap. He is going for the second pump, though, which is kind of scary. I think we're going to cycle our Goblin Hook. Just get one down. If he starts to push, that's fine. Because then we're going to get a... You know what? That's a really good poison. We can clip both pumps and the E-Golem. I'm going to take that. But he's got the healer. I don't know why he didn't play it earlier. Like I was saying, it's a bit of a problem card for us. We should be able to get back to a second poison in this one defense and a second Goblin Hut. We're going to space it really far out. We're going to get this poison down ASAP. Specifically trying to take that E-Dragon out. The Evo E-Dragon will be 10 times more difficult to play against. But it's just a regular one, luckily. And there we go. We're going to be swarming with Elixir now. Oh my god. Honestly, he's probably a freak round. I may as well just call it a good game. I know I've already called it once, but yeah. I'm going to cut to the second match, or the third match, sorry, because that one was a bit too easy. It's almost like this video's got a theme. We're just playing against Beatdown today. Watch us play against Lava Hound now. But we're going to start. We're just going to wait. Yeah, okay, so Goblin Cage. Could be a lot of things. Could be E-Giant. That'll be funny. Keep the Beatdown theme going. Could be Recruits. It could be another Graveyard deck. We're just going to wait. Oh, guys, that is not good. Earlier today, I did beat someone using Spirit Empress, but oh my god, it's so difficult to kill. Yeah, I actually noticed that tornadoing it onto our side of the board is actually one of the best ways to do it. We're going to get that Goblin Hut down, though, and a defensive poison as well. Oh, guys. The defensive poison is a very powerful way of killing it. We're going to have to get a late bar barrel, I believe. And yeah, you can tell how difficult this matchup's going to be. He's got so much damage in that right lane already. In the left lane, he's going to get the Barbarian down. Oh my god, guys. You know what? Off to a rough start, but we know what he's playing. I even said the Royal Hogs at the start, but it's fine. We move. I think we're down in Elixir as well, guys. This is not the best situation to be in. If not, we're just going to cycle our Knight into our weak tower over on this side. Yeah, we're going to cycle our Knight now. And it is Recruits. Okay, interesting. In this matchup, I would say we get better in double Elixir as well. Just because our splash cards, you know, in general, we get better in double and triple Elixir. But like our splash cards get a lot of value. Gonna just poison that for sure. The Evo Dragon will get tons of value because I think we're gonna do a lot of defending in this matchup, unfortunately. That ice. Oh, no, guys. We're just taking too much damage from it. It's so hard to deal with. He's even got the flying machine as well. They both sort of serve the same purpose, you know, like long distance, sniping, range troops. Oh, like aerial troops, sorry. But I have noticed he doesn't have too much to defend our pushes. Obviously okay, yeah, this is definitely a chance to go in. But he really doesn't have too much. We obviously can't defend him too well, but he can't defend us too well either. Saying that, the Evo Goblin Cage kind of bailed him out, but we're going to get a really nice bit of damage here. We're going to get our hut set up, and we're going to get some really good poisons, I believe. Really hoping Spirit Empresses into all this. Either way, I think I'm just going to poison it right now. Okay, he has gone for the Spirit Empress over there. That's fine. We can get a Knight to tank, hopefully for the Flying Machine. If not, we're going to tornado everything in. And look, this is what I mean. The splash damage is just getting more and more value as the match moves on. And yeah, that Spirit Empress needs to go. But this is really good. That was an amazing defense. We're up in Elixir, and we can definitely go in for a push in a moment. And we're barely even down anymore, I'm not going to lie. He's not got too much. He's probably just going to go for a Royal Recruit. Yeah, he doesn't have the Evo Cage this time to save him. Royal Recruit, I don't know. I think a poison would be a little bit too risky. I want to save it for the Flying Machine or the Empress. He is probably going to try and snipe something with this Empress in the middle in a second, I can just tell. So we're going to go for the Goblin Hut, and I think we're going to just get a Knight down. Ready? Come on, there we go. Knight to block, that's amazing. Given his crazy poison value as well, by the way. Yeah, crazy poison value. That's an amazing defense. The Spear Goblins are helping out so much. We can get the Ice Wizard down. Guys, the tide of this match is completely swung. We're actually going to let this die. It's going to do a bit of damage no matter what, if he doesn't waste any more Elixir, which he has. That one recruit on the opposite side can just get destroyed by that Goblin Hut dying. Beautiful. And now we're going to go in. We didn't get over aggressive. We didn't go in too early. But now there's nothing he can do, really. Could get a poison down. Yeah, we're going to get the poison on that. I think this is probably the damage to end it. If not, it's going to be so close. One more poison will definitely do it. It's just, can we defend until that one poison gets down? That's the question. We're going to get a really nice tornado here. Yeah, we need that tornado quickly. And yeah, I think we've done it, guys. I don't think there's any way he's breaking through all this defense now. He's probably going to give up, but we're going to get the poison down. It wasn't beat down, but my God, it was an awkward matchup, especially in single Elixir. But I'm glad that we understood that and took the win. Guys, I have so much stuff I just want to talk about to you guys, but I feel like I should probably stick to the gameplay. But, you know, go leave a comment. Let me know, because I'm really interested in what you guys think. Should I be yapping while playing, sort of like how Ken does? Or do you prefer it when I'm sort of explaining my gameplay, talking about the game? Just leave a comment. And while you're down there, make sure to smash the subscribe button. Please and thank you. Here, we've got Royal Chef plus Witch. Interesting combination. I wonder what he's playing. The Ice Wizard should take that Witch out, although it has leveled up, so maybe the interaction changes. Nah, the Ice Wizard's got it still. We're just going to wait a second. Log, awful log as a matter of fact. And the thing is, right now, I'd so just go in aggressive. However, in between this match and the last, I lost the match in the first like 5 seconds because that same sort of thing happened. I was up like 4 Elixir. I went in aggressive and he had a Mother Witch and I just lost. So, you know, I've learnt my lesson. The tornado's to our side of the field. There we go. I'll take that out nicely. And he's got the vines as well. And it's just occurred to me, he's going to be playing Graveyard. This deck he's playing is... It's interesting he's got the Pancake. Okay, guys, I lied. There is an incredibly similar Graveyard deck. But no, we're playing against Golem. And that's alright. Evo Baby Dragon is probably the best card in this matchup. It just slows the Golem, pushes down. Evo Baby Dragon plus the Poison is amazing. Evo Witch can kind of cause problems. You know, it depends how we deal with it. And let's see. Barb Barrel does amazingly as well. We're going to get a Poison down. I know it doesn't really do much to Evo Witch, but it's going to kill everything in general. Hopefully it dies. Oh my God, the Barb Barrel MVP of this matchup right now. I take it back. I take the title away from the Baby Dragon. There we go. Golemites are going to get way more damage than they normally would because they got a buff. Look at that. It's just... Yeah, it's not too much. I can't complain. We're still pretty much even in damage. Anyway, we're going to go for the Baby Dragon instead of the hut. I know it looked like I could have gone for the hut there, but it's better to cycle and get the Evo Knight instead because now we can go in for a really nice push. I don't think he can stop us unless he pulls like a Goblin Curse out his ass, but he's not going to. And there we go. Get a nice poison down as well for extra damage. He has got the log. Not the most typical thing. Like, why has he got log in a Golem deck? Couldn't tell you. But we've got his tower. So even if we lose our tower right here, we're good. But you know what? I think we can defend. I really do. Unless he's probably going to pull out a lightning. have just given him crazy lightning value. But no, he's spamming the bridge. We can get a knight up high, defensive poison if we really need to, but I don't think we will. And yeah, guys, that is going to be another Golem deck destroyed. Let's just, I'm not going to cut it just yet because it is a little bit intense these last few seconds, but we're going to get a really nice, no, we don't even need it. We don't need a tornado. But yeah, I guess I could have been yapping it this time. But yeah, just make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a comment letting me know if you want to hear a bit more yap from me. And you know what? On the topic of commenting, let me know, should I break up the Ultimate Champion, the Royal Champion Arena into multiple ranks? Or should I play a few matches in like the bottom of the league, a few matches in the middle, then a few matches, and ultimately hit an Ultimate Champion? Or should I just turn it into one video? I don't know. I feel like it's probably the best league to do a lot of videos because I know so many of you guys get stuck in it. You're so desperate to hit Ultimate Champion, so just getting as much content as I can for it would be good. But then obviously getting into Ultimate Champion and actually getting the Ultimate Champion content is probably what you want to see as well. So yeah, just leave a comment. Here, playing as another witch deck. We're just going to wait to barrel it. Nah, we're going to barrel it now. Yeah, maybe I should have done it earlier because it took out some of my spare goblins. But it's fine. So he's got the chef again. We don't really know much about his deck so far, but we can infer quite a lot. We know what sort of deck this guy is probably playing. And it's one of those decks where defense is going to be very key. We've got a lot of nice defensive cards, so it shouldn't be too difficult. What's that? A fisherman. Okay. Yeah, shouldn't be too difficult, and he doesn't seem to have anything crazy for offense. We're not going to go in just now, and that's great that we didn't, because for some reason this guy is running Royal Giant. Royal Giant Pekka, can't say I've seen it before. Can't say I've seen it before with that much aggression even. Jesus. The fact that that got so much damage is actually concerning, but we're up in nice amount of elixir. I'm hoping he spends a bit on this left side. Just the Berserker is not really doing it for me. I was kind of hoping for a bit more. Yeah, I was really hoping for him to spend a little bit more there. But we're going to go in aggressive no matter what. I was hoping he would spend maybe like 4 elixirs, so then we can go aggressive, take his opposite tower. But we should still be in a great spot to get so much damage here. The Evo Knight as well makes it so good. And yeah, forcing out Evo, Witch, and Fisherman. Fisherman is going to die. Didn't get too much damage, but that's alright. And now we know what deck he's running, so we're going to be 10 times better suited. Plus, we've got our Evo. It's amazing. Gonna get that baby dragon down, plus the bar barrel in a second. Hopefully the Pekka doesn't just... Yeah, there we go. Let the Pekka walk away a little bit. We're gonna get a nice tornado over here. Hope everything just gets splashed. The witch is kind of causing havoc, but we have a nice fast cycle, and this guy has a very slow cycle. So he can't pressure us just yet, because we're already back to that hut. So he can't go for the Royal Giant. Although saying that, the Royal Giant plus spells combo did work pretty well last time, actually. We're going to get a super nice barb barrel. Yeah, really, really nice barb barrel. The spells aren't going to work as well this time because we've got way more troops on the board. And we can tornado it back. We're not going to. Just hoping that we get basically more counter push. And look, only one hit. I can definitely deal with that. And here we're going opposite lane. He wasted that witch, and that's his best defense by so far. Now he's only really got like a rage. He did get a, well, not a bridge block, but like he attempted the bridge block. Didn't quite work out for him. Gonna get a bar barrel to full counter that. He has got the Berserker though, which is super nice for him. He is getting a little bit too much damage from that Evo Witch. I don't know how he got so much right there. The Pekka, it can take a few hits because that's our strong side tower. It literally doesn't matter. And we're definitely going in aggressive here. He shouldn't have much for this at all. He's got a regular Witch, but I think a Tornado could be super good. No, he went for the Pekka in the bridge again. But yeah, we're definitely getting damage. I know we took... Oh, man. We just took a little bit of sloppy damage, that's for sure. But we're definitely catching it up. Yeah, forced out the rage as well. We're in a great spot. We're going to get that hut down because he's not got a big spell to deal with it. Get a nice poison onto tower. There's a minute and 20 seconds left. In triple, we're going to be able to go in even more aggressive. And he's probably going to be able to get even less damage. I think he's got an Evo Witch coming next. But that baby dragon, come on, lock on tower. Amazing. It's sped up. Hopefully he overspends on it. And now we can go in opposite lane. He's not going to have enough for Pekka because he spent so much. Yeah, he did get the bridge block with a fisherman. But it's still good for us. We're still going to get little bits of damage here and there. Let's set the baby dragon up for defense. And that knight could get on tower. No, didn't quite get on tower, unfortunately. I was thinking I could tornado it back. That would have been very cheeky. But a little bit risky because we've got this defense we need to lock in for. Here, we're going to go in aggressive, though. That push isn't going to do anything for us. Or for him, sorry. Yeah, his push isn't going to do anything. We're going to get a ton of damage here. Get a nice poison down. And an Ice Wizard to full counter this Witch. And yeah, guys, 30 seconds left. I don't think he can do it. I don't think he can win it. because one more poison will do it for us. And there we go, guys. That's going to be the last match of this video. Actually, fuck it, I'm so hyped right now. We're doing one more. We are doing one more, because that one, it just felt a little bit too easy. And for our final match, we're up against Enrique. I like that name. The reason we're doing... Okay, now in the back. Yeah, the reason we're doing this final match is just because I saw you guys in the comments. I saw you saying how much you were loving the longer videos, so I'm all here for it, giving you more content to watch. Knight plus E-Spirit usually means one thing. It's not a good thing. It's Expo. No one likes to play against it. Yeah, it's almost definitely going to be Expo. It's a matchup which I've actually... I was going to say studied. That sounds pretty fucking nerdy, but I guess studied is the right word. I've looked at this matchup quite a lot, right? Yeah, I've definitely looked at it quite a lot. And it's because I just couldn't beat it. It was one of those matchups, like a hard counter. Couldn't beat it. But that was when I played Tombstone. Now I've got the Goblin Hut. I've got to admit, matchup is 100 times better. And when I play it right, I honestly feel like I beat it about 80% of the time. Here, we are going to leak, though. I don't care. We're leaking. And that's because, yeah, just literally going to poison that. That's because you cannot cycle your Knight. If you cycle your Knight, you're just going to lose. Because look at my other cards. Nothing in cycle. I mean, I guess cycling it into a Knight is fine. But yeah, seriously, apart from your Goblin Hut, you've got nothing that can really tank for an Expo. But they have weaknesses too, and that's fine. Their weaknesses are the fact that their only real counter to a graveyard is those archers. And if you get them out of cycle, they can actually really struggle. Or even just with a poison, they can struggle. He's just going to get a bit of damage. Not going to be too much, but it's an annoying amount. And I think once we get into a good cycle, he's not really going to be able to do much. And I think the way we're going to get into a good cycle is by going a little bit more aggressive than I normally would. So this Knight here, it's Evo Knight. It's going to take out all of his Knight and survive on so much HP. And we're going to go in aggressive. He's going to Tesla. That's fine with me. And yeah, this is what we needed. We need to do that. Get a poison down. Wasting his skeletons. He did block the bridge very nicely. Yeah, very nice bridge block from him. But we're just in a better cycle now, 1,000,000%. Now we can get our Goblin Hut up. Look at this. Peep the location. We're putting it slightly higher into the left so we can't get a nice fireball onto our weak side tower. He's playing Rocket, which is unique to say the least. Usually I play against fireball decks. Here, I'm certain he's going to block the bridge, so I'm going to let him do that. If not, we're just going to go in. I don't know why he would ever do that. I thought he was going to block the bridge. I was like, it's one chance to survive. But he didn't. He's going to have to get a late log, but we're going to get damage. Yeah, weird play from him. We just got so much damage because he didn't even try and block the bridge. And now we can just keep going. Get that up high. Knight up high to tank. Then Goblin Hut over here. I guess he could get quite a good fireball, but it wouldn't be hitting the tower, which is the important bit. And he's fallen for a pretty big mistake. Well, weird wording, but you know what I mean. Big mistake by him. He's letting us play same lane. He should not be doing that by any means. We can ignore those Evo archers. I guess it would be giving him a chance to switch lanes, but I don't think he's going to do it. He seems so locked in on this lane that we can keep on poisoning his Expos out. Bad play from him. We can get a nice graveyard here. Really nice graveyard. Evo Knight is tanking. And we're going to pull in everything with a Tornado. Baby Dragon and Ice Wizard are going to splash. He's going to get a late log, but we're already in the damage lead. And we're going to keep on going. Him not having Fireball, I think, makes it easier for us. Yeah, probably going to make it easier for us. Just don't cycle anything in the back. Don't want to give him crazy value for no reason. We're actually going to Knight up here just to get Tesla off the board, because it is really annoying right now. And we're just going to be, like, relentless. We're going to spam him, effectively. Seems very no-skill, but we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep on getting bits of chip damage. We're just not going to poison here, because I know he's going to go for an Expo, so we want that defensive poison at the ready. And, yeah, we're going to cycle our Hut, for sure. Get that defensive, defensive, offensive. It's a bit of both, I guess. But get the poison down, get the Knight down, and look, it's just, his Expo's just ticking away. He may turn to Rocket Cycle here, because he knows he's got no other choice, but we'll have to see what he does. And then, once again, poison while going in. Poison plus Barb Barrel takes it out so nicely, guarantees gets onto the Expo. He is getting those Teslas up, which can be kind of scary. This is a good chance for him to rocket, but I don't think he's going to. And the Goblin Knight has so much health. Here we're going to get a poison onto all those archers. Crazy good poison. He shouldn't have let us get a poison like that. I don't even know if we need to Barb Barrel, but we're going to. Yeah, he's defending it. I think we needed to. And there's 15 seconds left. Let me tell you, a rocket won't do that much damage. And guys, that is how you beat Expo. It is definitely easier for him, or harder for us, when they have Fireball. But yeah, just don't let them get into a good cycle and be very aware of it. You saw at first I was struggling, but once I got into the cycle, he couldn't beat me. And guys, thank you so much for watching. If you found any of that helpful, or you know, just enjoyed it, which I'm gonna assume you did if you're still around at this point of the video, make sure to go and subscribe. I love you guys. In a couple of days we'll be hitting Ultimate Champion, and I'll see you then.